Assalamu alaikum everyone. Tonight, I want to share something truly powerful that can change your life in ways you never imagined. Did you know that reciting just 3 specific surahs from the Quran before you sleep can invite Allah's mercy and transform your destiny by morning? These surahs are filled with divine blessings, protection, and spiritual energy that can bring peace to your heart and open the doors to countless blessings. Whether you're facing challenges, seeking guidance, or simply want to strengthen your connection with Allah, this simple act of worship can make a huge difference. In this video, I'll guide you through these 3 incredible surahs and explain why reciting them tonight can be a turning point for your life. So stay with me and discover how the mercy of Allah can touch your life overnight. InshaAllah. 1. The power of reciting specific surahs tonight. Reciting particular surahs from the Quran holds immense spiritual power, especially when done with devotion and faith. The Quran is not just a book of guidance, but a source of divine mercy and blessings that can bring positive changes in a believer's life. When you recite these surahs tonight, you are essentially inviting Allah's intervention into your destiny. This act of worship has the potential to alter the course of events in your favor, as Allah's mercy and power have no limits. Many scholars and spiritual teachers emphasize that nighttime is a blessed time for worship and supplication. It is a moment when the soul is calmer and more receptive, making it an ideal time to connect deeply with Allah through His words. By reciting these surahs before sleep, you entrust your worries, hopes, and future into the hands of the Most Merciful. This practice is not just about ritual recitation. It's about aligning your heart with the divine will and opening yourself to transformation. It demonstrates your trust in Allah's ability to change any situation, no matter how difficult, and grants you peace and reassurance as you rest. Consistency in this habit amplifies its effects, creating a spiritual shield that protects and guides you through life's challenges. 2. Surah Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha, often called the opening, holds a unique and central place in the Quran and Islamic worship. It is recited in every unit of the daily prayers, highlighting its fundamental importance in a Muslim's spiritual life. This surah beautifully summarizes the essence of the Quran, guiding believers to seek Allah's mercy, guidance, and protection from the path of misguidance. One of the profound aspects of Al-Fatiha is its direct dialogue between the servant and Allah. It begins with praise of Allah's mercy and sovereignty, reminding us of His boundless compassion. The surah then moves into a heartfelt plea for guidance to the straight path, the path of those blessed by Allah, away from those who have gone astray. Reciting Al-Fatiha before sleep not only reaffirms a believer's faith, but also acts as a spiritual anchor. It centers the mind and heart on Allah's mercy and help, setting a tone of reliance and hope for the coming day. Many have found solace and healing in its words, as it addresses both the spiritual and emotional needs of the believer. In essence, Al-Fatiha is a perfect opening to any act of worship or supplication, inviting Allah's blessings and ensuring that one's intentions align with His divine guidance. 3. Surah Al-Ikhlas. Surah Al-Ikhlas is a concise yet profoundly powerful chapter of the Quran that encapsulates the core of Islamic belief, the absolute oneness of Allah. In just 4 verses, it clearly defines the concept of Tawheed, the understanding that Allah is unique, eternal, and incomparable. This surah removes all ambiguity about God's nature and rejects any form of association or partnership with Him. The significance of Surah Al-Ikhlas lies not only in its theological depth, but also in its spiritual benefits. Reciting this surah is like reciting 1/3 of the Quran, as mentioned in authentic hadiths, which underscores its immense value in worship and supplication. It strengthens a believer's faith by reminding them of the singularity and perfection of Allah, which is the foundation for all acts of devotion. When recited sincerely, Surah Al-Ikhlas purifies the heart from doubts and misconceptions about God and renews a believer's commitment to worship Allah alone. This purification creates a strong spiritual connection that invites blessings, protection, and divine favor. It acts as a shield against shirk, associating partners with Allah, fostering a deep sense of trust and reliance on the one true God. 4. Surah Al-Falaq. Surah Al-Falaq is a powerful chapter that serves as a protective prayer, seeking refuge in Allah from all forms of harm and evil. Unlike other surahs that focus on praise or theological concepts, Al-Falaq directly addresses the realities of life's dangers, both seen and unseen. It teaches believers to turn to Allah as the ultimate shield against the darkness that can threaten their well-being. The surah highlights protection from external threats like envy, magic, and the evil intentions of others. These dangers can cause distress in daily life and impact one's mental, emotional, and spiritual state. By reciting Al-Falaq regularly, a believer calls upon Allah's power to guard their heart, home, and future from such negativity. What makes Surah Al-Falaq particularly significant is its focus on seeking refuge. It acknowledges that while dangers exist, Allah's protection is greater and encompasses everything. This acknowledgement strengthens a believer's sense of security and trust, reducing fear and anxiety. Reciting this surah before sleep is a practice deeply rooted in the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, making it a spiritual safeguard. It instills peace of mind, knowing that you have placed your safety in the hands of the most powerful. 5. The importance of sincerity and faith. Sincerity and faith are the foundation of every meaningful act of worship in Islam, including the recitation of the Quran. When reciting the surahs, it's not just the words themselves that bring about change, but the intention and heartfelt belief behind them. Sincerity means dedicating the act purely to Allah, seeking His pleasure alone, without any desire for recognition or worldly gain. Faith, or Iman, deepens this connection. It is the unwavering trust in Allah's wisdom, power, and mercy that makes the recitation truly transformative. Without faith, the words may become a mere routine, losing their spiritual impact. But when a believer recites with genuine conviction, it opens the heart to receive Allah's blessings and guidance. This sincere recitation acts as a spiritual conversation between the believer and Allah, where hopes, fears, and prayers are expressed with humility. It is this deep trust and devotion that invite divine intervention and allow Allah to change one's destiny in ways beyond human comprehension. Therefore, nurturing sincerity and strengthening faith are essential steps to unlocking the full potential of these surahs, ensuring that the recitation is not just heard, but deeply felt and accepted by Allah. 6. Encouragement to make this practice a habit. Developing the habit of reciting these surahs regularly, especially before sleeping, creates a powerful spiritual routine that benefits both the mind and soul. Habits shape our lives, and when we consistently engage in acts of worship, they become a source of strength and comfort. This regular practice helps to maintain a continuous connection with Allah, reminding us of His presence and mercy even in the quietest moments of the night. By making this recitation a nightly habit, You train your heart to seek refuge and guidance in Allah consistently, building resilience against life's challenges. It becomes a natural part of your day, calming worries and filling your mind with hope and positivity before you rest. Over time, this habit strengthens your faith and deepens your spiritual awareness. Moreover, habits of worship influence character, encouraging patience, gratitude, and trust in Allah's plan. The consistency also brings barakah, blessings, into your daily life, opening doors for unexpected blessings and solutions. In essence, making this simple yet profound practice a habit turns a single moment of devotion into a continuous source of spiritual growth and transformation. Thank you for watching. Remember, by reciting these surahs sincerely tonight, you invite Allah's mercy to transform your destiny. Keep this practice close to your heart and watch how your life changes, InshaAllah. If you found this reminder helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more spiritual guidance. May Allah bless you with peace, barakah, and endless mercy. I pray that your faith grows stronger every day and that you experience the beauty of His blessings. Please comment below with Ameen if you make this dua and share your experience with us. Jazakallah khair.